There's been a couple of Texas songwriters that have passed away just recently. One of them is Billy Joe Schaefer, and one of them is Jerry Jeff Walker. Both of those singer-songwriters have influenced my songwriting down through the years. And in honor of them, my first two songs are going to be their songs.
Hey, Rickey Jean, your mic is really hot. So when you start singing, I know you got a powerful voice.
All right. Let me pull it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's probably better, yeah.
All right. I can turn it down, too.
Yeah, well, you got one of those. You'd be a good preacher with a voice like you got, I tell you. Or a radio announcer, either.
Do you think that's better, or should I turn it way down?
That's better. Try it like that. Well, yeah, there you go.
All right, so the first song is going to be Billy Joe Schaefer, one of my favorite songs that he wrote, called I'm Just an Old Chunk of Coal. I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond one day. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should come vain along the way. Oh, I'm just an old chunk of coal, my Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn the best way to walk. I'm gonna search and find a better way to talk. I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. Well, I'm gonna be the world's best friend. Gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm gonna be the cotton picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond one day. Yes, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. Gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. Yes, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a Gonna be a diamond someday.
That's one of the best songs ever written. Thank you for playing it. That's a great one.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that maybe wasn't one of his most popular songs, but I really loved it. First time I heard it.
You might bring your vocal down just a hair.
Do what?
You could bring your vocal down just a little bit more.
All right.
Just a hair.
All right, about that.
Yeah, there you go.
So my favorite Jerry Jeff Walker song is not his most famous songs, and some of his most famous songs he actually didn't even write. But my favorite song of Jerry Jeff Walker's has always been a little storytelling song that was hidden deep in one of his albums. A true story about a bootmaker called Charlie Dunn. Well, if you're ever down in Austin, Texas, a little rundown on your soul, I'm gonna tell you the name of an old man to see. I'm gonna tell you right where to go. Well, he's a working in capital salary, and he's a soul in back of the place. His name is Charlie Dunn, the little frail one, with a smile and a leathery face. Oh, Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Charlie Dunn, boots saddle on my feet. It makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Old Charlie's been making boots over there, he says, about 50 some odd years. And once you wear a pair of his homemade boys, you'll never want a store-bought pair. And Charlie can tell what's wrong with your feet just by feeling of them with his hands. He can take a look at the boots you wear and know a whole lot about the man. Oh, Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Charlie Dunn, boots that are on my feet. It makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. And old Buck's up front, counting up his gold. Charlie's in the back, patching up the soles. All the people coming in are smiling at him. They all wonder how old Charlie's been. Old Buck's making change, he never sees no one. And he never understood the good thing Charlie done. Charlie never had his name on a sign. He just puts a mark on your boot. He just hopes you can remember him about the same way he does you. He keeps your measurements in a little book, so you can order more boots later on. Well, I'm writing down old Charlie's size, and I'm making him up a song. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Charlie Dunn, boots that are on my feet. It makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see. Yeah, it makes Charlie real pleased to see me walking with ease. Charlie Dunn, he's the one to see.
That is a great song. It's sure good to hear you again, Rickey Jean. I like that song a lot.
Yeah, that's my favorite Jerry Jeff Walker song. Although, when I mention Jerry Jeff Walker, people want me to sing Mr. Bojangles, but really and truly, Charlie Dunn's my favorite Jerry Jeff Walker song.
It's a good one.
So let's just see how they've influenced some of my songwriting. I'll play some story songs for you here, a couple of story songs. How about we go down to Galveston, Texas in the late 1800s. About a successful businesswoman named Island Red. She was a red-headed German girl, abandoned by a rich businessman on the streets of old Galveston. She came over on an ocean liner. No one ever looked any finer. Who walked the streets of old Galveston? Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads. She called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the Strand. All the women said she was shameless. All the men said she was famous. But everyone stopped to watch as she walked by. She always lived at the finest hotels, and as far as anyone could tell, she never once ever ran out of money. But she only did what she had to do, to buy those fancy clothes and shoes, and keep those tears from her eyes so blue. Now she was full of mystery. One look at her could cause misery and fill your dreams with a woman with hair so red. Island Red, she was a beauty, they all said. Island Red, she always turned their heads as she called herself Island Red. They just called her beautiful, that good-looking woman who walked the Strand. All the women said she was shameless, all the men said she was famous, but everyone stopped to watch as she walked by.
I love that song.
A little storytelling song or two. So let me see here. How about here's a little storytelling song about a true character. Happened to be my grandfather. It's called Sado's Gift. He was born in Texas, under the tall pine trees, in October of 1883. He was raised just to farm the land, grow some cotton, and try to make a stand. Life was hard and folks were tough. Back in the piney woods, living it rough. His weathered hands and his farmer's tan was a sign he could work the land. He walked behind a horse and a plow. He'd watch for rain way up in the clouds. He'd sing a song, he'd laugh out loud. He told stories that drew a crowd. Folks said he never met a stranger. He would always know your name. He was forever talking good times, with or without a good planting rain. Folks said come hell or come high water, laughter was Sado's gift. He said trouble sure does know me. Then he'd smile and laugh a bit. Just a poor dirt farmer, living the old-fashioned way. Just a poor dirt farmer, pulling and killing everything they ate. Folks said he never met a stranger. He would always know your name. He was forever talking good times, with or without a good planting rain. Folks said come hell or come high water, laughter was Sado's gift. He said trouble sure does know me. Then he'd smile and laugh a bit. He said trouble sure does know me. Then he'd smile and laugh a bit. 'Cause laughter was Sado's gift.
Man, I like that one a lot too. Hey, you're down to about 6 minutes.
All right. Well, this is a song that's actually was written during the 2020 coronavirus lockdown period there. And I called somebody, not realizing that they really needed to be called. They were lonely and needed to talk to somebody. And so out of that phone call came this song, because during that phone call, the person on the other end said that the sound of my voice just made their day. So hopefully this will be on the next album. It's called Made My Day. It's so good to talk again. Yes, it's been way too long, my friend. Thoughts of you sometimes dance through my mind. Well, I'll confess, it happens all the time. I just want you to say things are good and you're okay. Now that we're talking, I've got to say the sound of your voice made my day. Long time no see, feels like forever. You're going your way and I'm going mine. The times between get longer, it seems. There's no one to blame and no fault to find. I just want you to say things are good good and you're okay. Now that we're talking, I've got to say, the sound of your voice made my day. I just want you to say things are good and you're okay. Now that we're talking, I've got to say, the sound of your voice made my day. Now that we're talking, I've got to say, the sound of your voice made my day.